Thank you. And the first thing I'm going to do is ask the new commander of the Silver Spring Station, Marcus Jones, to come up. Marcus, I'm going to hand the key over to you. Yeah, Marcus, don't lose it. Yeah. Thanks. So I want to thank so many friends of the police department, so many friends of the 3rd District for being here. This is so heartwarming. Thank you all so much for being here. The 3rd District covers the 29 corridor from downtown Silver Spring all the way up to Burtonsville. It is our busiest, has been forever, and continues to be our busiest district. Last year we had 43,170 calls for service. And so consequently, this station is going to house nearly 200 police personnel, police officers, detectives, civilian personnel. Each one of these men and women are dedicated to keeping the residents of this district safe. Our cops are on foot, they're on bikes, they're in cars, and they keep this district safe. The 3rd District will maintain our 2 satellite stations. There's 1 satellite station in the Central Business District on Georgia Avenue, and we'll continue to maintain the satellite station out in the East County Regional Services Center on Briggs Cheney Road. But this is our first new police station since the 1980s. And let me share with you why this new station will mean better and more efficient service for the public. First, as you've heard, this replaces a 52-year-old station that was too small, it was run down, and it was unable to serve the needs of the people that worked in the station and unable to serve the needs of the public the way they should be served. This building is for the public. We are more centrally located, more convenient to more of the residents of the 3rd District. We have a community meeting room in the station. This facility is designed with service to the public in mind. Whether you're a victim of a crime or you just need to talk to somebody, we now have a facility that can accommodate the public's needs in a most professional manner. Now, we have modern technology in this building. We can provide better service under the most difficult conditions. That is, when the power goes out, we can still operate. For my cops, this is we have a state-of-the-art facility with expanded space for evidence collection, modern prisoner processing facility, and a huge evidence bay. And there's 2 things that may not seem significant to some, but as someone who's been a cop for 38 years, I can tell you these little things are very important. 1, we have gas pumps at this station. My cops will not have to spend at least 30 minutes, and sometimes more, out of their shift going to get fuel. They can get it right here. That is a huge improvement. And another little thing, it's going to be invisible to the public, but it's going to be so significant to my cops, is we have locker rooms that are designed for today's policing. First of all, our women's locker room is actually big enough to house all the women that we have working out of this facility. And these lockers can actually accommodate all of the equipment that we make our cops carry every day to do the job. These are little things to the public. They're huge things to my cops. This is a great facility, and and at the risk of missing someone, I got to thank just a couple of people. You already heard Sandra Batterton's name. Sandra Batterton is phenomenal. She is absolutely wonderful, works harder than anybody else in this police department, and she deserves the biggest round of applause. Right behind Sandra was Lieutenant Jim Brown. Jim, I saw you here earlier. Raise your hand. There he is, back there. Lieutenant Jim Brown is assigned to the station, and he was the one that made sure that this facility, not only, DGS, David, you and your folks did a wonderful job. Thank you. But you needed, Sandra and Jim to keep those little nuances about, what the police need, and they did a terrific job at doing that. Thank you so much. I want to thank one other person. He is not here. Commander Don Johnson. Commander Don Johnson for those of you in the 3rd District, know that he has been the longest-serving commander of the 3rd District in the history of the Montgomery County Police Department. He has spent 7 years as the commander of this station. He is retiring next week. The deal we made was that he would at least get, and I think Marcus allowed him to at least one day sit in the chair in the new commander's office. Marcus, that was very kind of you. We appreciate that. And for those of you that have not met Marcus Jones, Marcus is the new the 3rd District commander, and if there's anybody that can fill Don Johnson's big shoes, it's Marcus Jones. Marcus, thank you. And really, the reason that I selected Marcus was Marcus is good, but Mrs. Jones, his wife, is even better. Thank you for being here as well. Thank you so much.